And so off the tip, it's the Magic. And here's Suggs. And he lays it up and in. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Banchero. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Floats one. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
To the inside. The shot by Howard, no good. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Young, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
The three from Bane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
2 points. That one goes.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Howard, the screen. Inside. Hauled in by the Kings. And stolen by Suggs. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
In for number 13, Jet Howard.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Young. Out to Sabonis. Fires for three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Suggs surveys the D. Outside Bane. The three. Rebounded by Pippen. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
Smart bucket from DeMar, looking for chances to run.
Magic trail by 8. Suggs with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Banchero the screen. And it's Black penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
And a deep three from Young. And the Kings with another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Black. Outside Bane. Back to Black. With 2 seconds left. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Kings on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Now Carter. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Suggs. Hauled in by the Kings. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Sacramento passing it around.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Brian?
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
They grab their own miss. The Kings lead by 16. Wagner with a steal to halt the run. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Magic trail by 14. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And Young, here we go. And here's Saric for 3. Stats in. Coming off an assist from Young.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Down low. Here's Wagner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Pass to Sabonis. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Black. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Young on the run. Basket basket counts. Young's gotten his third basket of the night.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
DeRozan outside. Saric a screen. DeRozan gets going. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
To the paint. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And they're running. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good for 2. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Picked by Carter. And it's Black penetrating. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Here's Young. He's got 7. He takes it in. Here's Sabonis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The shot misses. And so it's the Sacramento Kings liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pippen outside, driving in. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Magic trail by 17. And here's Suggs. And that one, good. Suggs has got 6 points.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
To the middle. It's stolen by Howard. To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Bane. Back to Howard. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back come the Kings in transition.
Active defense from Murray leads to the steal and the break.
Here's Orlando. Trailing by 17. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Murray. Off target from outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. And here's Bane. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Bane. Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. To the paint. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Greg.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Pippen. Sacramento leading by 17. Here's Agbaji. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Carter. He shoots a three. The shot no good. Monk with it. Guarded down by Black. Pass to Agbaji. And he dunks it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Wagner looking it over. Back to Black. Carter from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Out left to the wing. Here's Agbaji. Outside Monk. Clock at 6.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Wagner with it. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. Agbaji with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Black. 6 points for him. Carter from outside. Gets rebounded by Dick. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh! Yes! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
The Magic. 27.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And he lobs it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
DeRozan right side. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among the respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Outside Richardson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Richardson, that's good.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And there's the screen. DeRozan outside. And another Sacramento 3.
Oh, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Saric. And it's DeRozan missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the three-pointer goes.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside Young. Sabonis outside. And another Sacramento three.
Stretching the floor with the answer three. Look, if Sabonis is hitting threes, you guys are in trouble.
Here's Suggs. Nice D from Sabonis.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Banchero the screen. Pass to Howard. There's the three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here are the Magic now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And the shot goes.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Pass to Monk. DeRozan outside. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Richardson for three. Buries it from three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Now Monk. So it's the Kings winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their